Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve these soft, voluminous waves with my hair extensions and my curling iron. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do a tutorial on how I blend my hair extensions with my short hair now that it is blonder or has highlights in it. And you guys have also been asking me how I curl my hair, so I thought I would just combine both tutorials into one since it's pretty simple and I haven't really changed my blending routine since I was 17 years old. For this tutorial, what you are going to need is a curling iron. This is the ion curling iron that I used for this tutorial. My sister literally just bought this and I was like, ooh, let's play. So I used this in the tutorial. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. It kind of made my hair feel really dry, but you know, it did the job. It's 1.5 inches, so you can use whatever large size barrel you would like. You're gonna want heat protectant to spray your hair, and a little clip that I've dropped somewhere, and a little clip just to kind of clip your hair up away, and that's about it. So if you would like to see how I achieved this look, then just keep watching. So I'm going to start by clipping in my hair extensions, and honestly this routine hasn't changed whatsoever. It's still the exact same way that I've been clipping my hair extensions in. I'm going to link a tutorial down below to the Lexi hair channel where I show how I clip in my hair extensions. To be honest with you guys, that routine hasn't changed. Even though my hair is a different color, I still clip my hair extensions in the exact same way, and it's the exact same way I clip them in ever since I was 17 years old when I first started experimenting with hair extensions. So this is kind of just the method that worked for me. And yeah, so I'm just going to clip them in. And once I've clipped them in, I'm going to pull both sides forward, and then I'm just going to go in and curl my hair. I'm going to start off with my hair here at the edge, and I'm just going to curl all the hair away from my face. And the reason why I enjoy using a larger barrel is because it's going to give you more of like an effortless wave, which is more of what I like. I don't really like tight curls. If I'm going to have a tight curl, then I might as well just wear my hair curly. So for me, I prefer to wear my hair in loose curls whenever it's straight, just to you know, give it that bounce, I guess you could say. I don't even know what this is. But just to give it that bounce. So I'm going to start, and when you're using a clip-in barrel, I should stop doing that while I'm talking because it's probably really loud. I'm gonna grab a little, probably about a 1-inch section here. I wish it was a little bit lighter so you guys could actually see a little bit better, but I'm just gonna grab this little section right here. I'm going to place the clip on the hair, and I'm just gonna gently make sure the clip is facing away from your face or facing forward. So you always want to make sure the clip is facing forward when you're curling your hair, and then curl away from your face, or turn your wrist away from your face. So this clip is going to go into my hair here, so facing forward, in, and I'm going to gently slide it down towards my ends, and then I'm going to start twirling it away from my face. And then I'm going to leave just a little tiny bit of the ends out, and then slowly release that down. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with another section of hair. So I'm going to grab my curling iron, make sure it's facing forward, the clip is facing forward, and I'm going to slide it down. And I usually stop where my ends end in the hair, so where my natural hair ends, and then I start twirling the hair all together, because then this is going to make sure that your natural hair doesn't fall out of the clip when you're curling with hair extensions. If you're not wearing hair extensions, then bless your soul, you don't have to worry about that. You can just keep going. And then I'm going to grab another section of hair, and I'm just going to gently brush that section out so the hair is nice and smooth. So as I was saying before, you're going to clip the hair, so you can see that my hair kind of ends right here. You're going to want to slide the barrel down to where your hair ends and then start rolling, because that's going to make sure that your hair stays with the hair extensions for a seamless blend. So kind of just start rolling at that point, curl the hair up, gently slide, and I like to tap the hair a little bit to see how hot it's getting, and then release. And then you're gonna have kind of like a very loose natural wave, and I'm just gonna leave it like this and kind of let it set in this position. And while it's setting, I'm gonna move on to the next side. I'm gonna do the exact same thing, put my hair in, and I'm just gonna slide the barrel down and roll it away from my face. Another tip when using like a clip-in barrel is that you always want to make sure that you are rolling the hair in the direction that the clip is on the hair, I guess you could say. For example, if the clip is facing forward and you were to bend the clip in the opposite direction, so towards your face rather than away, it's going to give you a kink in your hair, which is going to be very difficult to get out. So you always want to make sure that you are rolling the hair in the natural direction that the clip is kind of pushing it towards. And that's it. And so then you're just going to want to continue these steps all the way up to the top of your head. So I'm just going to fast forward through this time here just to save us some time. Now we're going to start blending the top half with the bottom half. So when I blend the top half of my hair with the bottom half of my hair, it is kind of a little tricky, so to speak, because you can't curl the top half of your hair. If you have short layered hair like I do, you can't really curl the top half like you would the bottom half, because then it's going to give you kind of like this mullet effect where the top half of your hair is a lot shorter and fuller than the bottom half. So I'm just going to section off a smaller section here all the way around the side of my head, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing, but I'm only curling the ends of my hair. So I clamp, I slide it through, and then I just start to turn it when I get to the ends of my hair, and then I slide it down. And that's going to give you kind of like this wispy whirl so that you don't really end up with a super tight curl at the top of your head. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing for the next section. So I'm going to clamp it into my hair, and then I'm going to slide the clamp all the way down, just about halfway down my hair. And then I'm going to roll it and slide all the way down. See that a bit there? I don't even know if you guys can see it. My hair is really dark. So I'm going to grab another section of hair, brush that out, clamp my hair into that, slide the clamp all halfway down, or slide the curling one halfway down, and then roll up, and then slide down again. And I'm gonna get like that little wave there. I'm gonna divide the back of my head in half and do the exact same thing. So clamp it in, slide it halfway down, roll it, and then slide it all the way through and down. And then the exact same thing on this side of my head. So I'm going to grab my section of hair here, brush it out, and then I'm going to clamp the hair in, slide the clamp halfway down, roll it up once, and then slide it back down again, and that's gonna give me a little wave. And for the top half of my hair, I don't really curl it. I kind of just do a little bend to the ends. So what I'll do is I will clamp this in, but this time with the clamp facing, like this clamp facing towards the sky. And then I'll kind of clip my hair in and roll it in. And then up, and then down. And that's gonna kind of give me like this little swoop to the side. I'm going to grab another section of hair, brush that out, do the exact same thing. And the reason why why I do this with my short layered hair is it helps to kind of keep the hair smooth but gives it a little bend in the ends, and that little bend in the ends is going to blend in with your curls to give you more of a seamless look, so you can't tell where your hair ends and the extensions start. So once again, grab another section of hair, clamp up and down, and then swirl it in and let it go. And then once your hair is all curled, you're just going to want to finger comb it out to loosen up the curl. And that's it. You are all done. Once you get this technique down, honestly, you guys are going to love it. You're going to think that this is the simplest thing in the whole entire world. And to be honest, it only took me like probably 20 minutes to curl my hair this way. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will leave a link in the description box to all the items that I used in this tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below for more videos and for video notifications every time I upload a new video. I think I'm going to continue with this like Wednesday upload thing. Like, I kind of like this flow, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to continue with uploading a new video every Wednesday, and hopefully next Wednesday will be my travel vlog from Bermuda. So as you guys know, I was in Bermuda last week, so hopefully next week's video will be a travel vlog or travel diarrhea. Travel diarrhea? That's not fun. Hopefully next week's video is going to be a travel diary or a travel vlog of our trip to Bermuda, and I hope you guys enjoy that. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you guys later. Bye!